fuck about black people, Spanish people, foreigners, none of that. If he can get enough white people out here and get them so scared and mad and feared for their life that the fucking economy and fucking her giving you $6,000 for your child, fucking $25,000 down payment for your house, fear overtook that.
Like a motherfucker.
Fear that he laid in y'all dumbass minds, bro. Yeah. And I'm not even talking about black maggots no more, right? Because it's clear that black people voted for us. So that ain't the problem no more. Recognizing that Hispanics, Puerto Ricans, is now growing in our country. And if you're not talking to them, they just walking around taking information from whatever. So for the last 9 years, all they've been listening to is Trump. Period. For 9 years. Either he scared them, or they want to suck his dick. It's either two ways with Hispanics with Trump. Either they scared they're going to get deported, or they love him because he just don't give a fuck. Right. And what he did was said, fuck women. And I'm going to tell them to their face, fuck them.
Fuck y'all.
And you going to run a black woman? Fuck black people. And where is she? She just switched to black. Fuck black. Yeah. What that bitch say? Put 9 guns in that bitch face. See what she would think then.
He didn't say that thing.
Just say whatever. Don't give a fuck. Because at this point, you tapped into fear. And all you got to do is get these scary white people out.
One step short of Jim Crow. But what you were saying about the him tapping into the younger white man vote or whatever. I did see something. I think it might have been on Good Morning America or something like that. But they was interviewing Trump and they was talking about how on them podcasts, Joe Rogan's and Theo, what's his name, and all them that he went on, the mother was like, fuck he going on these podcasts for? Byron pushed him to do that shit, but to go on them podcasts. Cause he, 18 now, he in college, so he tapped into all that shit to what these little crazy Magites is tuned into. So
that's why, to me, it's nothing common. I don't know. I'll let you talk in a minute. But to me, it's nothing common could have done different with these small amount of times.
Yeah.
To me, she left everything on the field. Yeah. I give big ups to her. A black woman dropped in that situation and did everything possible to win it. Yeah. She made a distinct separation and clear choice. That's what all you want the campaign to do. She set it up for America.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all you asked her to do. For her to do that in 107 days, that was
had a choice.
The shit. But if America gonna live off fear, if all these white motherfuckers gonna live off fear, it's no way in the heck anybody in the Republican Party can just run there and keep scaring the white people. Just, bro, they eating the cats, the dogs. It sounds so crazy to us. That dog whistles to somebody. This is things he want to do. On top of banning abortion, so your wife or nobody can get an abortion for no fucking reason. They're just gonna die on you, bro. Eliminate the Department of Education. Don't worry about no black history in America. You will never know about a slave. Just think about this shit. Healthcare. You got a motherfucking $35 cap on insulin. Black women and Spanish men, like really? That's not good for you? That's the shit I'm talking about. They forget this motherfucking administration gave them the fuck their school loans back. Shit that Trump is not thinking about doing because that's going to get against big business. So everybody voted against their interests besides white people. White people, to me, like I said from the fucking beginning, the whole beginning of this shit, it's up to them if they want to be racist or not. It's out of our control. They're going to put in the person they want. If white people wake up tomorrow and say, you know what? I don't give a fuck about that shit no more. I'm going to go ahead and put him back in. Why? Because him being racist doesn't harm them. Him being a bigot doesn't harm white people. Him being a white supremacist benefits them. So why care about that? They don't give a fuck about him being a racist. Period. He taps into their feelings anyway. So that's cool with them. He kind of almost like a spokesman for him. Then you see what I'm saying? And just add in the college dudes 5 years from now, they're going to realize how stupid that was. You know what I'm saying? As they get older.
Yep.
But it was a smart campaign.
I can't believe this shit. But it happened. What I want to know is, how the fuck did she get 16 million voters less than Biden got in 2020? Where the hell did 16 million people go?
I think both of them got less than they did before.
But he only got 3 million less.
So that tells me it's a drop period in voting.
Yeah, though, but it's basically it's 16 to 3 with Democrats with 16. That's out of their column. Trump only went back 3 million. He went from 75 to.
But either one of them went to the either
No,
one.
It never reached that.
So that's obviously some amount of people
Yeah.
not voting.
Correct. But I'm saying it's more on the Democrat side that didn't vote for her than on the Republican side that didn't vote for Trump.
You was at work, you didn't give a fuck. Like, it's different now. People at work now. Now it's like, man, I'm fucking going home. I'm tired. That type shit now. Instead of everybody at home, like, fuck, we gotta vote. Let's vote. Get in here anyway.
But like, that go back to the same thing I said. Last night I was saying it had an 08, it had kind of an 08 feel, but it wasn't like 08. It's like in 08, you had everybody had watch parties, and it was huge. I mean, that when Obama,
you can't do that to her, bro.
But no, I'm not doing it
because
I'm
I'm
not
trying
doing
to explain.
that to it.
Obama ran for 2 years.
I understand that, but I'm saying, but on like her election day, or night, it wasn't. Even if it wasn't at that level, it wasn't that kind of fire at all. Where it was big.
All right,
you know what I'm
if
saying?
you put it with Hillary's, right? All right, to me, when Hillary ran, right, I was emotional into that one, right?
Okay.
Because I started off, and when her and Obama was running, I was with her against Obama, until Obama won, right? But when she finally ran as president, I was more emotional into that because I felt her. I knew what she was about.
Yeah, because you was in the Hillary.
So at that time, I felt like she should be our president compared to him.
Right.
So once you realize that America itself, the people, the white people, says they don't want a woman president, it will not be a woman president. And to me, if you was a switcher now and put Biden or any dude they got in the Democratic joint, they don't want it. It's just the dynamic of being a woman and black, which hindered this. And I said it from the beginning was, right, if they push Biden out, I felt like that was a bad idea. But if it was to put him out, do not skip over the black woman. That's all I said. And they did.
You said that.
But once they didn't do that, everybody was in it. No candidate would have done what she done. Outworked her or done anything possible. She was me personally, watching that black woman, the way she did this to me, with the grace and the way she, man, bro.
I mean,
that right there.
I ain't got no complaints with it. The campaign because right up, till the votes started coming in, I felt that she left it all out there. Everything was left on the table.
But I get what you're
didn't
saying.
see-
I get what
yeah,
you're saying. When
I
you
didn't
look back
see
at the
nothing
other
that-
numbers
Yeah,
from when Biden ran, it's dipped down. I
right.
get what you're saying. But you got to realize he's a white man. So that dip down was going to come.
But
You get what I'm saying?
16.
You're talking about a white
million
man, which would be more comfortable for these white people rather than a black woman.
But that's 16 million people. And my eyes ain't lying to me what I seen on TV at this rally. This woman, the people was coming out. I mean, you had Republicans defecting and jumping over to endorse her and campaign with her, and all of this. I think that pisses some Republicans off.
These
The
wasn't
Trump voters off.
y'all got to realize,
I
bro.
ain't say Republicans. These Trump voters.
That's what they are now because he brought them in.
What?
They registered that day. These are young men that just pushed by Elon Musk to go vote.
Yeah.
That's just an operation that you couldn't stop that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I feel.
Like she's a woman. How would she look going on Joe Rogan? That just looks stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's a man. He can jump around all these dickhead ass podcasts, bro, and talk dickhead ass shit.
But she went on a rack of podcasts though. She went on every
Shit.
She went on everybody but shit. She went on Howard Stern.
Howard Stern about 92 years old, bro.
But he's still out there.
He's not no
still
manly
out there.
man.
Okay,
Joe Rogan.
She went on. What was the other chump you said?
Bro, if you
she
start
did
saying
some
it-
other. She did do a lot of podcasts.
They were
So-
soft. They not podcasting with
But
niggas
she
screaming
didn't.
out
But the only one,
like they in college.
But the only
frat
one
boy shit.
she didn't do. She was. They thought she was going to do Rogan, whatever.
I told you that's a
Shit
dumb
do.
idea. Be telling
Just-
them that shit.
But whatever the fuck, she didn't do Rogan.
To me, she was not gonna win no college white dudes. The people he was going after, she wasn't gonna win them regardless of what she said to them.
You said which people?
The people that he brought into this thing, the Puerto Ricans and white young people in college, uneducated. He
Yeah.
brought all those in that was not in the fold before. That's the difference. That's what made him get all those extra votes. Those young white men and Puerto Rican men. And that Puerto Rican man is not even in a Democratic coalition.
The hell they ain't.
No, what I'm saying, men.
Oh,
Puerto Rican's
man.
overall, yeah.
Okay.
Now you see what I'm saying? But he managed the way to sliver off men, bonehead ass men, right?
Yeah,
That don't give a fuck about really politics at all. Like if you go on these niggas' podcasts after this, none of them will be doing politics. Now you see what I'm saying? They probably wasn't doing it before he came on. You get it? Some of the niggas getting the cars painted like Trump and all that bullshit. That's cool to kids. That's cool to niggas in college. That the part the Democrats miss. But I don't have no shame. And I don't want no Democrat. I see y'all in bitching the morning. I get it. You shouldn't have no shame of running a campaign where you ain't disrespect people. You wasn't racist toward motherfucking black people. You wasn't racist toward Puerto Ricans. You weren't disrespectful to women. You should be proud of the campaign she ran, bro. If the other campaign run racist, bigoted shit, and a motherfucker vote for that, you can't blame nobody. You start looking at the voter at this point. The voter asking for this shit. You can't blame her. At some point, you ask your candidate to make the stock choice. You can't tell me she ain't make the choice. Clear.
Yeah, she made the choice clear.
That's it after that. If
That's
Americans say,
but-
I'm going to go in this fucking booth and a convicted felon, a fucking rapist
what they
ass
chose.
pig, a pig that touch women when they don't even want to be touched.
Hey, that's what they
You
actually
actually
went out and chose yesterday.
Picked him, bruh. You took your time out to pick him to represent America.
Yeah, that's what they did.
That sounds so stupid to me. But when you tap into white fear, you don't know what happened. You see what happened now, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you tap into white fear. Now, me and my man, we sit here, we ain't going no motherfucking way, right? We ain't going nowhere, right? We ask Maggie to come on in tonight because we don't give a fuck. We still right. That's the difference here. We ain't wrong. You bitch ass niggas still wrong. Democrat that didn't come in office in a fucking disaster. When they clean it up, everybody forget they cleaned it up.
So
no, and there's another good thing I want. Republicans never stop running. When that bitch ass nigga's lost, he kept running. He kept campaigning. He never stopped running. And what do Republicans do? Start sending motherfucking immigrants here, there, all types of shit to help him with his campaign while nobody's campaigning right now. So he literally campaigned when there was no time to campaign, when everybody's governing, he campaigned. Telling you that fucking immigrants is running the fucking world.
But we talked about that before. And
Democrats should keep campaigning now. Don't stop.
Yeah,
if I'm motherfucking Kamala right now, tomorrow, I already gave you my presidencies. I told him, okay, cool. But tomorrow, I'm on his ass. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do him like he fucking did me when I was in office. He didn't give me a chance to do shit. Every fucking thing he did, he was on the sidelines talking shit, bro.
Yep.
And at the end, it paid the fuck off. Because he made everybody else think it was their fault when he did it.
Well,
he did it. He fucked the shit up. He had us in the house.
Hey, but the majority out there.
He come back and say he did it though.
He's president again. So some motherfuckers out there don't believe that he did that shit. They think it wasn't his fault before. They put him back in there.
That's the misinformation right there. And that's another thing. The fucking media. They probably smarter than me and you.
What the media?
How would they let people come on there day after day after day lie?
Man, you rehashing everything we done talked about.
But we trying. This is the end of it. The bitch nigga won.
Right.
So now we dissecting. What the fuck just happened? Two things happened. White people didn't give a fuck about anything but feeding immigrants, bruh.
White people.
They didn't give a fuck about no $6,000 tax credit, bro. They didn't give a fuck about no $50,000 business. They don't give a fuck. They probably be down for the business, but they ain't give a fuck about that. They worry about Haitians eating their cats and dogs. If you ain't talking about that, fuck you. And by the way, my bacon high. Like, this shit's dumb. And if you're a Mexican out here, bro, we're going to put this link in here for real. We need anybody out there that's a Mexican, Puerto Rican, Hispanic that took your silly ass out there. I want to hear your excuse. What the fuck you doing? You literally gave this race to a racist pig that's going to snatch your family out of here and stick the first month. Look, somebody in your family is leaving.
We done told them. We done told them over and over and over and over and over and over again on this podcast what was going to happen.
Fuck
okay.
That.
They've been told in other places too.
I don't want Democrats to be nice no more. Fuck this shit.
But they've been told in other places too. These motherfuckers that went out
no more niceness.
And this basically told them what the fuck they think of it.
Fuck.
For some reason, Latino men don't think
that's the key thing.
It don't apply to them.
Irks me, bro. Why would they do that?
But because they got to be shown.
They really turned the race.
They
gave it to this pig. When we talking about the Supreme Court, bro, he gonna add on 2 more redneck pigs.
Yep, and
they're gonna take everybody's rights away.
And Roberts retired, it might be 3. And it might Trump got the motherfucker. He got the possibility to make the Supreme Court 7-2.
All redneck pigs.
7-2.
Fuck about nothing but white people.
Y'all
voted for this shit.
That will fucking forever change the court. And you just believe that if you read Project 2025, that they're coming. We
need a MAGA. Any MAGAs out there, man. We need to talk to y'all. Anybody felt like y'all voted for Trump, I need to type a conversation with your motherfucking ass.
They got abortion.
Like I said in the beginning, I already know this country is more white than anybody. And white people want whoever they want in there, that's what's going to happen. That I know anyway. But I thought there was enough white people out there to say, you know what? He way too disgusting. He's a fucking rapist. He a felon. We just not gonna do that.
Okay, so
But they couldn't even do it. Poor black women, they just couldn't. They couldn't bring themselves to do it.
You already knew white men.
Even the white women, we're not letting them off. White women did this shit too.
Okay,
why would they do that?
That's what I was about to say. You say white people. You already knew he had white. He already had white men in his pocket. So what happened? How the fuck, out of all this shit, through 50, 57, 58%, well, I think it was 50, 57 or 58% of white women voted for Trump. That's what, but that, and along with
I get it.
The Latino men, that's what swung the, that's the fucking race.
I put it like this. You going into this race, you confident. Nothing in your data is telling you that white women, because of the abortion joint, right? You're not even thinking white women just gonna turn on you. You're gonna think it's probably even with them or something, but blow you out? White women will vote for this clown?
Man.
Over lady, period?
Yeah.
That is white fear at its finest. You can't even get no fear in this.
Man.
I bet they ain't scared no more.
I bet you this much, for a lot of them, it was fear, all right. It's gonna be fear of that husband beating that ass if you don't vote the way he tell you to. Because how many? I bet you it's a whole lot of mail-in ballots that came from white women.
Now,
and I bet you.
Oh, they got them joints got looked at before they mailed them.
You goddamn right. Yeah.
I like that.
No,
they had an ad
right
though, where they dropped the ad. They had the lady going in the booth and all that shit and saying, acting like she voted for Trump but voted for Kamala, right? But to me, it was too early. It gave the husband too much time to retaliate and tell them bitches, nah, don't play with me. You probably made some of them bitches take their phone in there and take a picture. They probably said, no, we're going to mail it off and I'm going to mail it off.
Yeah.
They probably took control of that. And then some of these bitch ass women
give me that
voted for him any fucking way though.
Hey, put a check right there.
We can't even blame it on them being scared of their husbands, bro. Some of these women did this anyway, bro.
Yeah, a lot of them did.
White women did this anyway. They cannot look you in the face and start talking about this abortion shit, bro. They can't do it.
They can't say shit.
Can't do it.
I mean, what the?
You can't do it. And then the January, February come when he start doing mass deportations. You start seeing Mexicans and people from other countries crying because now somebody in their family is plucked out of here. This shit becomes reality, bro. It's not no fucking YouTube debate. MAGA versus black. No, this gonna be reality. When a nigga give immunity, remember we was fucking marching for George Floyd?
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of that.
You can't march no more. First of all, the cop gonna have immunity to do that. And then once you black ass get out and march, he gonna shoot your bitch ass.
And he gonna sick the military on you.
So that's where we at. You voted for that.
Yes, you did.
We didn't get to the point where they're gonna get rid of private education. Black people, that's a problem. But they don't even want to teach black history. So this is getting, bruh, and we're gonna be here. Fighting this fight, bruh.
It's about to not be a Department of Education.
Fighting this fight. Exactly. It ain't gonna be no Department of Education. But fuck that nigga. Fuck everybody that voted for him. Each and every one of you pigs. I don't give a fuck about motherfucking Biden talking about you garbage and y'all start bringing back words. Fuck no. At this point, you can't deny he a racist. Can't deny he a pig. You can't deny he raped bitches. You gonna get mad at motherfucking Diddy and all these niggas? Start canceling R. Kelly, but you gonna suck this white orange demon dick? It's almost to the point like he fucking these niggas, bruh. These niggas treating this nigga like this is girl or something.
They using the landslide word
at this point, bruh.
Bruh,
the bitch nigga won a landslide. White people spoke.
He blew the fuck out.
White people spoke. They had a fucking enough. Yep. The racism is bubbling over now. We had enough.
You niggas.